Hey chat. Alright. I've done a full restart. We're back. What's weird is when we've previously had issues with the stream, it's always been evident what the problem is eventually. But here it's a bit of a mystery. I mean, I had the issue with my mic earlier today. I restarted and everything's still the same. But, yeah, I don't know. What a weird one. Hey, JJ Beats. While people start filtering into this new stream, it's probably the best time to for me to grab a glass of water. So just bear with me a minute. We'll get right into it very soon. Hang tight, just for 2 minutes. Alright chat, I'm back. I just saw Disco's comment as I arrived. Hashtag get Dom and Ethernet cable. That's the thing, I'm Ethernet up. I'm all connected up by cable and my internet stays on. That's the other thing. Like, I'm seeing stuff going through on Discord, I'm not being disconnected from the internet. Such a weird one. I wish I could figure it out. So, we have eternally out of breath Mousey currently. And we have Nightmare Bridge. Mousey looks like Dom feels. I know, I feel like genuinely so sad that we're having connections issues today. I was very much looking forward to a big sort of celebratory stream, but I mean, there's still plenty of time for it to come back around. I'm just crossing my fingers we don't have any more issues with the stream. Right, so we're constantly getting this not because we because the and is off. As mentioned earlier, I have not Papa Smurf. And once they're on, still only getting that because they're never both on at once. Okay. And if we just do both, so we need the timer. We need a timer here, right? Try putting an and after the not, says Suspicious Duck. Welcome back, Alistair. So GM says, Dom, if you have a not go straight into a texture, it will constantly send out a signal unless the not is off. Even if you even if you have another face on, the not will be the only one to show. Cool. That is a good reminder. So is that and gonna go after the not? And here. Oh wait, no, not that, because they're never both on, are they? So this and this. You need an and node on with the other texture having a not going to the not. JJ, I'll do it on this stream and then split out a video after the fact. So yes, it will be announced on this very stream here, as long as we don't have any more connection issues. Suspicious Duck says, wasn't this working a few minutes ago? Lots of things were working a few minutes ago. Okay, we just need a timer, right, to flick between the two. No, Suspicious Duck. So it was still always showing one of them because the not didn't the not didn't show up properly. Let's just use a reference. We've got tons of them here. So here we've got a timer. Actually, we just need one with two. Why? Well, yeah, look, we've got so many examples. See a little P. We should probably just grab this block here. Okay. So it's all coming out of that timer. So the timer goes to the and, the timer, and the and. Got it. Alright, this is it. We just do this. The timer goes to the... So get out of here. Get out of here. Timer goes to the and, the timer, and the and. And then those connect up from the and the and. Cool. There we go. Yeah, for realsies. Beautiful. Beautiful. So what was the issue? Hey, Alistair, please don't spam the chat. I know you're very excited. And I agree, Long Mousey is very cursed. Hey, MEXA. Yes, it works. We're good. We are making the progress. TM. Pedro asks, how do you find inspiration to make these games? So honestly, it's always just been very spontaneous. I mean, I've technically made and released 3 games. 2 of which were made on stream, so they're really shared with stream. They're not my game, they're our game. The other one was based on a series that I've made on the YouTube channel already. So the inspiration there was, you know, was easy. That already existed. GM, nice. Congrats on making an autopilot for the cruise ship simulator game. And a storm that will sink your ship. That's amazing. Sounds really, really cool. Wait, get rid of the out of breath sprite on the top left. This one. Welcome back, Squally Coin. Yeah, let's put some music back on. Suspicious Duck says that's top right. There's only 2 out of breath here, right? And they're both here. Are they not? The one that's under bug fix time. So when I was here. What are you talking about? What? Alright, I'm putting some music on while you're dealing with that. Alright, back to the YouTube audio library. We need attribution not required because we're going to be playing it on stream. A Random Cube, thank you so much for your $2 super chat. I really appreciate the support. Random Cube says, do the Annalyn OST, it's a video game. I will definitely check out the Annalyn OST off stream, but I'm not going to do it on stream just in case we run into DMCA issues. But I will definitely check it out. For now, I'm going to stick to the definitely royalty-free stuff in the YouTube sound library. All right, this one's called Drifting at 432 Hertz. No, in fact, that one's probably going to be too calm. Let's go funky. Hey, Voxy, how you doing? I'm just getting some music at the moment. This will have reset. It will be loud. Okay, bear with me. I need to be quick here. Sorry. Oh my goodness. Apologies, everybody. We're doing okay. We've had a lot of stream issues today. I don't know why it keeps dropping out. We're gonna have the music very low. It's gonna be thinking music. Okay, so we got the out of breath animation working. The next thing I actually wanted to add, this is not a bug fix, this is a very quick addition. I was hoping to add like a furrowed brow when Mousey sprints. So we need to find the sprint. Here it is. Oh, we should add a random cube to the Hall of Legends too. Whoop! Didn't mean to see him. Looking. There's a random cube. Oof. 34 a random cube. Do you have a preference for the voice? I almost unleashed a monster. There we go. I'm waiting to see if a random cube says what kind of voice they'd like. A long mousy voice. I can't remember what a long mousy was. It was just like a kind of very scary voice, right? Okay, here we go. A random cube. Welcome to the Hall of Legends. There we go. That was Long Mousey trying to break out of his eternal prison. But it was too strong. Thank you very much for your continued support, Random Cube. It means a huge amount, and you have been immortalized once again in the Hall of Legends. Who knows how long the Hall of Legends is going to be open for? Although at this rate, it'll be a while. We're making very slow progress. Okay. Oh yeah, we can totally add this to this cylinder now. Okay, well hang on. Oh, it's the poison cheese one, isn't it? So let's see. Okay, cool. Cool. Good. Nice. Oh, look at this. Stream's working. We're making progress. All is well. All is good. We fixed it. All we had to do was add another cylinder. Doesn't look like the physics is freaking out. Perfect. Mousey. I've been poisoned. Cool. Wookie says, why third try? I don't really know. Something was happening previously. The stream kept going down. Didn't seem to be internet trouble, but we kept losing it. Suspicious Duck says, is there a way to change mouse sensitivity in GBG because it's way too fast for me? If your mouse has an inbuilt DPI adjustment, that does work in GBG. The mouse that I use has an inbuilt DPI adjustment, and that changes the speed. Otherwise, there's no way, as far as I know. Great. Okay. Huh. Just thinking, what? There is a knot being sent to this, right? But it does show. Oh, but it's... Yeah, I'm just trying to work out what's happening here. Right, because that is, the signal is... Yeah, okay. That's how a knot works. Got it. Okay. Cool. So this is going to be a complete mess, but let me just test it out. We'll fix it in a minute. Those eyes are still there, aren't they? I know how we can test for sure. Yeah. Guess we need a separate knot, huh? Retro Mary VT says, did the announcement get made? No, the announcement will be in about 3.5 hours from now. Midnight my time. Of course, it would vary depending on your time zone. Do another knot here. Escher says, is the mouse sick? Not currently, but we can make Mousey sick. Now Mousey's sick. Hey Tube, how you doing? I did see your message earlier about finishing Mousey. I really hope we can today. My guess is that we'll be fixing a lot of bugs. Okay, so the knot stuff doesn't work here. What if you get poisoned and out of breath at the same time? That's a great question. Suspicious dog. Let's see. So, the winking eyes... Hang on, we'll have to reset. Cat in 2021 says, good job, you fixed the stream. Don't jinx it, Cat. So the winking eyes are underneath the out of breath face. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of going to be a limitation of how we've got it set up, right? Because we've got mouths and eyes together. Hey Sarah, how are you? Bear with me 1 second, I'm going to have some banana. I got some banana when I took my drink break. I'm going to stand away from the mic so I don't accidentally put banana noises through the microphone. Bananas are great. Yeah, so I think Escher, thank you so much for your 20 krone super chat. I really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying today's stream. Technical difficulties aside, I think we're going to make some good progress here. I really appreciate the continued support. And this time, you'll be able to go into the Hall of Legends while the stream is going, because I believe last time it was while we were playing Mario Kart. So let's see. Where are you? Oh, listen to this. This is some Hall of Legends music right here. There we go, Escher. Do you have a preference for voice? I'll try anything. I'll be bad at all of them. I'm just waiting to see if Escher gets back to us. It does not appear Escher is getting back to us. Well, Escher, thank you so much for your continued support. It means a lot. I'm going to go for a classic one. We haven't had a classic one in a while. Last time I said I was going to do a classic one, I ended up doing kind of a weird wrestling one. So let's just go simple, classic. Wait, Escher says no. No? If you say no, you gotta tell me what to do. I've seen people say do Shrek. I want to hear what Escher. I want to hear what Escher has to suggest. Is Escher very far behind, perhaps? Oh, no preference. I see. Thank you, Escher. All right. I'll do Shrek then. People have been asking for... Oh. Mercy says text-to-speech. Okay, I'm going to do text-to-speech. Here we go. Somebody... I forget who it was. I think it was Kool-Aid that was saying that I sounded like text-to-speech in one of my recent videos. So I'm going to do it. Here we go. Escher. Welcome to the Hall of Legends. You have joined the others in the Hall of Legends. Donkey! I'm Shrek! Welcome to the Hall of Legends! There we go. You got both. I hope you're very happy. There we go. Get out of me swamp of legends, donkey! Alright, Escher, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. You have been immortalized once again in the Hall of Legends here. Odd Ollie says, you sound like knockoff Siri. Yeah, I was definitely doing more of a Siri. I don't know whether it still does this. I'm pretty sure they patched it out. But it used to be that if you would go, like... If you would say to Siri, like... Hey, Siri, call me an ambulance. Siri would say, okay, from now on, I'll call you an ambulance. No, Siri, seriously, please. Haha. I'm not going to do it. Okay. So Disco, very kindly, has sent a suggestion for the furrowed brow. Disco says, there is a flag nodon in the dash code. This flag nodon outputs a signal while Mousey is dashing. Connect the flag nodon to the furrowed brow texture to make it visible while Mousey is dashing. Now look at that. That is beautiful. Not only is it a brilliant suggestion, it is eloquently articulated. Even a dum-dum like me knows what that means. Here we go. There's the flag. Alexa, make my GBG game for me. Boom, boom. If anyone at home is playing this through a speaker, they may have just had their Alexa set off. I apologize. Should have really thought of that first. Oh, actually, let's use a existing texture as a reference. Ooh, Supersonic says, for Team Mousey 2, who would play the Soldier, Heavy, NG, Scout, and Pyro? That's a good question. I don't know whether we have enough characters yet. Honestly. I mean, maybe just various different Mouseys. Welcome back, a Random Cube. What am I doing? I need to connect to the cylinder. I'm kind of into this track, by the way. Oh, also, I did notice GM say, another typo. You said dum-dum, but you should have said smart. That is true. It's very easy to typo, especially when you're talking. Okay, so let's just do a silly one for now. We'll fix it once we know it works. Yes! It's a working. Great. Wait, why is... What is that that's showing up? Is that the out of breath texture? Let's get rid of this while I'm thinking about it. It looked like this one was showing up when I was pressing B. Sweat particles. Unintended sweat particles. But it totally is. Wait, that isn't the breath one, is it? What is that connected to? Oh, they're down here. Okay, that's all right. It just works as magic. It's Mousey magic. It was me. I missed him. We should do some sweat particles though. They wouldn't be there though, would they? They'd be like sort of here, I guess. Hey Arch, good to see you. Oh, how you doing, Arch? Wait, Disco says you gave me a heart attack, Dom. What did I do? Sorry, what did I do? I didn't realize I'd... Okay, so that's going over the ears, not good. But the brow looks good though. So I just need to move the sweat back a little. I've got an idea. Kind of hard to see the eyebrows. I'm with you, Suspicious Duck, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this as a reference. Just to see what could be done. So first of all, let's move the sweat back. Arch says, I need to play the frog. I haven't been able to GBG this week. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. It's very, very simple. It's very, very short. But I'd still be interested to see what you think. This is going to be one expressive mouse when we're done with it. Sylvie says, you know there's a grab option. You mean inside objects? Like grabbable or not grabbable? Esha says, my husband just bought this game, actually looking at your channel together right now. Esha, let me know what you think. I've got a couple of tutorials on some very simple kind of starting points that I'd recommend checking out. I think you're going to have a lot of fun with the game, both you and your husband. Is the solution here more brow? Actually, pixel off. That's kind of fun though. Of course. I don't like Mousey looking this angry. Kind of too intense. I've got a solution. Sarah says, I can't wait to play this. I can't wait to get it done. I think people will be really happy to finally get a chance to play it. Look at that that dedication, that perseverance. No one can stop Mousey. We'll do the sweat in a minute if it works. Alright, so it's on the wrong layer. Now it's sharing a layer with something. Could we pull off this knot here? Have I already tried this? Yeah, that didn't work, did it? Oh, it's not connected to the cylinder. Thank you, Disco. Ah, what a mistake to make. I honestly don't know how I feel about that. Oh, Suspicious Duck also said not correct connected, and I just saw Disco's. Thank you very much, Suspicious Duck. Arch keeps forgetting to connect textures to objects too. That's like at least 50% of my troubleshooting is, did I connect it where it needs to be connected? I don't know how much that's communicating running, sprinting. Any 10 vlogs? Ramona says his dash is from Jair's tutorial, right? Actually, it's not. It was Disco that helped us out with the dash. I don't know whether Jair had put out a tutorial at the time relating to dash. Sweet innocent Mousey. And Nintendo Vlog says, what have you accomplished so far? We fixed a couple of bugs. That's about it, honestly. Disco says you can add some feet to show him leaping forward, maybe. What is this? This is the good idea song. That's what it is. Could the tail change when you dash? That's a great shout too. Where's tail? Smaller pupils. This might be creepy though. Oof. I don't know how I feel about the smaller pupils. I think the trick here is gonna be doing a straight version of the tail when... In fact, Suspicious Duck has just said tail goes from wavy to straight when you dash. Yeah, exactly. I think you're 100% right there. There could be an effect around the entire screen when you dash. That's also a good shout. I think I opted not to do that because I find that effect a little bit jarring. What is it called? It's called... Which one is it? Is it damage? I think it's called damage, right? Yeah, I think it's a bit too much of a flash to have every time you press it. It's a bit too intense. I'm gonna do the tail thing. Oh, you know what? So based on Diamond Boy's suggestion, maybe we need the little like angry vein thing. You know what I'm talking about? Maybe this will help. Like he's strained. Hyperion Link, thank you so much for your $10 super chat. Hyperion Link says, glad to see you're chugging away at Mousey. We're definitely chugging. Somebody out there, naming no names, tried to take down Mousey, but we soldiered on, and it seems good. Touch wood, so far. Let's get Hyperion Link back in the Hall of Legends once more. Oh, wait, Hyperion's in here, right? Voxy says, are you challenging yourself to complete the game before the jam announcement? I would love to. But it's unlikely. Oh yes, you're in here as Chris. Do you want me to change it, Hyperion? Or would you like it to stay as Chris? Happy to do either. Okay, I'm going to change it. Also, what voice would you like, Hyperion? This is not Daft Punk currently playing. Who we are. Always OG Yoda. Happy to provide. Hyperion, thank you so much. I really appreciate the continued support for the channel. It means a lot. And it's always wonderful to see you in chat. So, here we go.
Hyperion Link. A Jedi you are. In the Hall of Legends, you are also. Bye-bye.
See you, Yoda. There we go. 5 times. Woof. Thank you very much. Do the Lego death sound, says Jinjo. Isn't that just like... There you go. Immortalized once more. Hyperion. Amongst all the other legends here on the programming screen. Oh my goodness. Arch. Thank you very much, Arch, for the $2 super chat. Ratty was here. Ratty gang represent. Ratty lives forever. Let us head in. Now, Arch, you're definitely on here, right? Hashtag Ratty gang. Odd Ollie says, who's Ratty? Odd Ollie, Ratty is the main character, the player character from Rat Race, a series of wonderful creations in GBG made by Arch. You should definitely check them out. Not Orange One says, why 3 streams? We were having technical issues, unfortunately, but they seem to have been resolved. Am I just missing Arch? I thought Arch was already in here. I guess not. Well, Arch, thank you so much. Disco says, name a more iconic duo. It's impossible. Arch, do you have a preference for the Hall of Legends voice? Oh, yes, that's probably what I was thinking. Arch has a thank you in the code. Separate one. Okay. Ginger says, nah, Dom's just cool and made 3 streams in one day. Okay, yeah. 200% Yoda. Is that the request? 200% Yoda. All right, here we go. That's like double the Yoda. It's like a second round for Hyperion as well. The second 100%. Here we go. That sounds like Marge. It sounds like Marge is about to crunk. This guy says you never go 200% Yoda.
Legend you are, Arch. Welcome to the Hall of Legends. Homie. My homie you are.
There we go. Wow, that sounds amazing, Hyperion. Hyperion says, on a side note, I'm throwing together a custom arcade cabinet soon, Diablo dedicated. That sounds amazing. I'm very, very jealous. I think that was suitably 200% Arch. Thank you so much for your support of the channel, and welcome finally to the Hall of Legends. I mean, you're always a legend, but now you're officially confirmed here in the Hall of Legends in the programming screen of Mousey's Cheese Maze. Okay, so I am going to think about how to do the tail, but I've just noticed a message from Bori in the Discord that says you can always set the effect to world, not camera, attach it to Mousey, and adjust the size of the effect. That's a great suggestion. That would be less intense than the camera effect. Let's give that a go. Although, what does damage look like when it's on world? Can't remember. Connect it up to the cylinder. Let's find out. Ooh, yes, good, nice. Let's make it a little bit smaller though. Did we try this already? I sort of have a vague memory of trying this before. I suppose no. I'm thinking about the fact that we put the dust, didn't we? Okay, that is cool. The stress effect needs to be red, probably here. Nintenvlog says, I kind of think the eyes look unnatural. I agree, they're not great. We need to figure out what the trick is for those. Black around the eyelids, just a suggestion. Let's give it a try. I don't know how many pixels I've got to do that. Let me just do this before I forget. That might be better, you know. Oh yeah, changing the connection point of this to something other than center would help. Thank you again, Bori, for another wonderful suggestion. Wrong side. Z plus. That's too far away, in my opinion. Let's get rid of the box so we can see for realsies. GM says add a blink feature, please. Honestly, that's too far away, I think. Maybe let's just go center on it. Oh, Arch makes a very good point. Arch asks, does the game have an upside down not node on yet? What are we even doing? I'm going to put this down in the left corner. We've got long Mousey in the right. Long Mousey to the right of me. Upside down not load ons to the left. Here I am, stuck in the middle with Mousey. Did not just say why. Well, it's not saying it again. Ton Park. The thing is about making it huge, the face gets very small, which is less funny, like proportionally less small. Okay, so there was a couple of suggestions that I saw relating to the speed boost. I think this angry is giving the wrong effect, so I'm going to replace this with sweat. Just two drops up here. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting it goes over the ears when you do that. Maybe we don't need it. I saw somebody say ruffle the hair, the fur when you sprint. So where is the sprint, the fur here? Suppose we could just do a wormhole and a wormhole up here, right? Oh wait, no, wrong way around. When does it currently... It does it when we A press, right? So we need it to be visible. Get rid of these two. Oh, make the whiskers affected by wind. That's a good shout. Hey Curb, how you doing? Things are going well. We had some technical difficulties earlier, but they seem to be resolved. Touch wood. I like this whisker blown back idea. Ah, but we have whiskers visible because of the other set of eyes. So this will mean we really do have to fix the eyes showing up at all time. Nintendo Vlog says, what were the difficulties? I don't really know. I wish I knew what was causing the issues earlier. It seemed to be completely out of my control. It wasn't my internet dropping out. Sarah says, will there be a boss battle? We'll wait and see. I mean, definitely there will be a Mousey boss battle, but I don't know whether it will be in this first one. Right, we really need to work out why... Oh, I like this track. We really need to work out why this doesn't work when we connect it up here. Because you would think if we just connected up a knot to this flag, it should work, right? But we've already done this, I'm pretty sure. GM says just have a and make it if the sprint is not on and this knot is going onto the and, it will show the normal eyes. It's not there's already a knot connected to the flag, right? There is, Disco, yeah. So what are you saying? Just go from that? Sarah, if there's going to be a boss, it will definitely be Mousey, which is the blue cat that you can see the paw of here. Let's just try this real quick. I shouldn't have been this zoomed in. So that doesn't work. GM says, GM, I think I'm with you. I just don't understand the layout. I think generally I am with you though on your setup that you're suggesting. So an and. If there weren't bugs, it wouldn't be a Mousey development stream, says Curb. Yeah, that's kind of all they are. We're sub 3 hours though. We have less than 3 hours until the announcement of the Game Jam theme. I'm so excited. For those that don't know, even I don't know what the theme's going to be. I've made the shortlist, but I don't know what it's going to be. So I'm very, very excited. Disco says Buggy's Code Maze. Buggy's Spaghetti Maze. Daigo says, Dom, I have a question. Normal eyes on. This is GM's suggestion. And node on. We got one. Dash flag not node on. Right. Other and port. Right. Wait, but what's currently... We currently don't have something... We don't currently have something turning this on. Daigo says, are you okay with me making a channel about clips of funny stuff that happens on the streams? Go for it. Yeah. The only thing I would ask is if people do clip anything from the channel, just put a link to the original video. But I love it when people do stuff like that. Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. Kat says, what's a game jam? Check out the announcement of the jam video on the channel. But in short, it's a timed game-making adventure. So in a couple of hours' time, we will announce a theme that everybody makes their creations based upon. And you'll have 48 hours to create a game. And then after the jam is finished, we'll be doing a stream to try out all of the jam games. Okay, so GM says, so the knot that is turning the normal eyes on and node on. Okay, understood. So let's get the and. Dash flag's not to the and. Right. Okay, we're probably going to have to move this because this is going to be a nightmare otherwise. Is this going to be it? Is this it, GM? Oh, Mousey flew up into space when I tried that. I can no longer dash. Okay, that might be because I flew up on the... Ooh. That broke it. I can only dash once when that happens. Diamond Boy says it worked. It did, but it broke dash. I can only dash once now. But the texture bug was fixed, says GM. Uh-huh. I wonder why. Because there's nothing else. What else is connected up to this knot? Wait, did I disconnect something from this knot? Because otherwise, why is it here? Discus says I missed it. What happened? We fixed the texture bug, but I must have disconnected something from this knot. I'm gonna undo. There we go. That was the issue. Yeah, I accidentally broke the connection. Thanks, Disco. I realized pretty much at the same time I saw your message. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. We're in good town. Population, all of us. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. Thank you very much, GM, and everyone else for your suggestions on that. Let's try and do the tail now. Oh, that's a point. Are we going to be able to do this because we're real squished up on the end here? Big Boy asks, can we make 2 games for the Game Jam? So, I would mention that there is an FAQ in the Game Jam channel that goes over this, so if you have any questions, check out the FAQ section of the Game Jam channel. But, no, for the Jam, you can only submit 1 game. However, you can use game swap node-ons. Now, of course, I can't stop people from doing this, but please use the game swap node-on in a way that is in keeping with the idea that we're only submitting 1 game each. The game swap node-on would really be for, you know, having a title at the start, for example, or if you've got multiple phases of a game. But really the idea is to have 1 creation each for the Game Jam, and the reason for that is 48 hours is not a long time to make a creation. So I'd really think it's a good suggestion for people to focus on 1 creation, and we will only be accepting 1 for the stream. Disco says have the tail shake faster. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so how would we do that? That's to do with the timer that we would be using, right? GM, do not worry, I really appreciate the help. It's actually just, it takes me a long time to figure out these things, especially through text. Okay, so Disco is saying, if dash is true, map it to 0.5 and connect it to the timer. Ah. Ramona says, if I have 2 textures attached to a block, how to make it so it switches between the 2 when I press the A button? I think it would just be... Wait, switches back and forth while the A button's pressed. Because if that's the case, you would just replace this constant with an A button. But if you mean like a toggle... You would need... there is something like that happening somewhere here, right? You would need something like here, I believe. Odolly says, hasn't Dom got a tutorial on that? Do I? So, I think we would need 2 timers here. One of which is our 0.5 timer, which is going to be faster, right? And that gets turned on when this flag is triggered, I guess. But we need it to be not these. This isn't going to work, but... yeah, that didn't work at all. Oh, because I'm not pressing the dash button, am I? Disco says, of course, Dom finds an elegant solution with timers. Well, let's wait and see. I didn't realize I was such a fan of timers, but apparently I am. Mousey's cheese maze is harder than it seems to create, says Curb. Not if you know what you're doing, I think. I think I'm making it... not only am I making it seem more complicated actively as I create, but I've also guaranteed we've made the most esoteric construction ever in what we're making here. So it retroactively does make it harder for everybody else who is far better at GBG than me. Alright, we're gonna have to go back into Knot Town, I think. And the Knot Town. Toucan Studio says you should give him Mr. Krabs legs when he runs. I like that suggestion. I probably won't. Not Orange One says Dom's note on tier list: S, timer, texture. Others, F tier. Daigo says, I can't believe it, Dom. I forgot to like. Well, to be fair, Daigo, there has been like 3 streams. You might have liked the previous one. So I think my solution is working here. But the dash is so short that it's very difficult to see. I think it is technically working though. That's not changing the rate of it though, is it? Yeah, this was all an elaborate plot to farm likes. Ha ha ha. I faked the stream going down for those extra delicious likes. We need to increase... Aha, okay, it's going to be a multiply, isn't it? It's going to be a multiply here. I'm into this tune. Um, so it's usually 1 times, right? To get this timer to output. But when we press the button, we want to times it by 2. Ah, but that's connected to a flag. Nope, that's not it. John says, what are you trying to do now? Trying to make it so the tail speeds up when we dash. So we have an animation here for the tail, which receives a constant, meaning it will do it all the time. Curve says, Dom, how could you joke with our feelings for some likes?
I've become so hungry for the likes.
Nah. It was technical difficulties. Because look, if I change this to 2, it's going to animate faster, right? Or 4. No? Am I completely off the mark on that? Fair. Right, because the timer's just going to receive an input. A random Q says, what can you do in the member exclusive Discord channel? Just hang out and be cool. It's called the Cool Zone. It's for being cool. Point 5 would be faster, says Bori in Discord. Thank you, Bori. Let's just try. Doesn't necessarily look faster. Do it. 0.1.1, that will be the fastest, right? Oh yeah, Bari just put 1.1 to compare. Okay, yeah. So that is faster. Cool, thanks, Bari. So yeah, if we do 0.5.5... Oh no, we'll do 1 here. And then we want a timer that's 0.5.5, or even more extreme than that. 0.1.1 for testing purposes. Yeah, we've changed output for how long as well. Suspicious duck, good shout. So I guess we just go... I guess we just put an and in, and then that's done. Oh, Bori, don't worry. Yeah, I was just checking. I was checking the 1.1. So Bori in the Discord says, no, you'll mess with the normal speed of the tail. I adjusted that just to know for sure. So I'm pretty sure here we just need this. The timer boy has done it again. Yeah, there we go. It's not the best in the world because I think it's also flicking through. So we need a knot. John Laird says, what exactly are you trying to make? We're trying to make the tail animate faster when sprinting. We do need a knot. Hey, Cornbread. That works most of the time until it doesn't. Replace the one constant with a single not node on. Ah, that's a cool suggestion. Disco, I think that might work, right? Yeah, Disco in the Discord said, use the not node on that is connected to the dash flag. Yep. You mean in place of where we currently have a not? Hey Wyatt, how you doing? Cornbread says, how long have you been making this? You mean today or over the entire development process? Because over the entire development process, I would say we've probably put 15 hours in. We don't need the constant one. Just get rid of it completely. Let's just put it here, but disconnected for now. Oh yeah, we totally don't need that constant. And then about today. Okay, so we've I mean, honestly, we've probably only put like 2 hours of development in today, because we had so many technical difficulties. All right, this is good. Getting rid of this constant feels great. It's still working. Use the not node on that is connected to the dash flag. That's that one up here. Connect that not node on where the constant is. Is that it? Like, you remember where you had that one constant? Just imagine if instead of that, it was a not node on. Okay. Okay. But instead of making a new one, we're using the existing one, right? Right. Got it. Got it, got it, got it. Right, because that means that when this is happening, it won't do this. And then in here, we just go straight from the flag. That's it, isn't it? Nintendo Vlog says, why doesn't the lava kill? We haven't programmed that yet. Oh no. But now we don't see tail until we dash. Because we're constantly sending a not. We need an and, right? A random cube says, if after the game jam ends, when will the next one start? We don't have an exact date for the next jam, but I would like to do them semi-regularly. Not so often that people get tired of them, though. That's the real thing, because it would be pretty exhausting to be making a game every weekend. Zaylin, there's a few different tutorials out there about how to get rid of wall jump on the person node on. I remember maybe like in the first week of GBG, I did see people saying that if you rotate walls by like 1 degree, it will stop. It will stop the wall jump being possible. But Dave Nonon does have a tutorial about how to do that in a far more effective way. So we need We need an and, because we can't just feed straight from the not because it will never go. Boris says, I think there is an easy way. Disconnect the line going to the timers first. Okay, this one, right? Dejected Bee says, you're on my big TV live. Welcome to Dejected Bee's living room. It's a pleasure to be here. We're currently working out how to get Mousey's tail to animate faster while dashing with some wonderful support from both Disco and Bori and others in the chat. Dom, it broke because you connected the knot to the second knot. Did I? Oh, Disco. Oh, what are you gonna do? There we go. It's funny, it doesn't always do it. Hey, congrats, Ramona, on figuring out the toggle. Alistair says, can you make it so the tail becomes straight when dashing? The issue with that is that because of how the tail is positioned, we won't actually have room for it on the texture. It's because it outputs for 1 second no matter what. Right. Wait. Why does it? You mean a point second? It'll output for 1 second no matter what. Oh, here, right. Can I make that 0? Right. Well, timers are not going to be great here then, huh? Right, so it depends on when we press the button in relation to that second. Oh my goodness. Speedrun strats. That's a big Mousey. Let's go find the Ratty Easter egg as Big Mousey. This guy says, I love this game. This guy, I'm with you. Hey everyone, today we're going to be looking at some Mousey's Cheese Made speedrun strats. This is my boundary break video for Mousey's Cheese Maze. Maybe you should make that 0.1, maybe that will work. Good suggestion, John, but I believe that would make the tail flick back and forth very, very quick. Oh. Hasn't fixed our issue though. B1 says, Dom, why is this so good? What, the glitches or the animation bugs? Which part makes it so good? Oh, that's a good point. Someone unknown says, go to the corner and look at Long Mousey. Hang on, okay, we gotta replicate the glitch. This is the 0G. This is the space sequel to Mousey's Cheese Maze. Yeah. I wonder... Oh no, I sunk. Well, works. go find Long Mousey. This will give Bori some time to explain their strategy for how we're going to fix it. John says, what happened to the bridge? Hey, John. We haven't hooked up the other parts yet. We're currently in the process of trying to fix the tail animation for when Mousey sprints. And I'm actively heading down to the right-hand corner to see what Long Mousey looks like in-game. Well, Bori writes... How long is this going to take us, by the way? Probably a really long time, right? Maybe this wasn't as feasible as it seemed. Bori has now written... while we're on our long journey, Bori has said the timer 1-1 means the second for each frame. If you put 2-1... Did I fall through the earth? Well, if you put 2-1, it will be 2 seconds with the tail on one side and 1 second on the other. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, so the dash outputs for a second, and then there's a second of cooldown, I believe. Daigo says, we need to know what was going through your mind when you made that baby game 10-hour stream. My thinking was, this will be very funny, and also, I want the world record, that very important world record. Okay, I'm not doing anything currently because Disco and Bori are kind of figuring out the gist of what we're going to do there. So let me just see if anything else comes to mind that we were intending to add here. Okay, that's all looking pretty good. I mean, it gets a bit jumbled with the poison cheese, but I'm not too worried about it. Disco says, these stream disconnects are payback from your ISP for using up all their bandwidth to stream 10 hours of Crying Baby. Reasonable, honestly. I think we've made a surprising amount of progress here, just on Mousey. Yes, Esha says, Dom, I want the fur movement. That was it. That was the other thing, which should be relatively easy because it's basically the same process that we did for the knot on the eyes, right? Oh, we used another timer here. Oh no. Oh, easy. Oh, my goodness. Easy. It's Peasy Town. Maybe it's not Peasy Town. B1, I'm not going to read that out loud because you might give people ideas. John says, how far do you think you've made progress so far? I mean, it's impossible to kind of quantify that entirely, but I'm happy with what we've done to kind of add some polish to Mousey's animations. I think it's really important to get Mousey looking lively. I think let's leave the tail for the moment. We'll say the tail is like, you know how when a real game is being made and they have like known shippable bugs. The tail is a known shippable for me right now. We'll move on to the fur. Oh wait. So actually the fur won't be as easy as I thought. Because we don't have an animated fur sprite that isn't puffed out Mousey. But in some ways that is probably preferable. Because it means that we can just do one. So that's our knot that feeds into this so it always appears. Obamatone, welcome back. Obamatone says, fix those eyes yet? Oh, we fixed them and more. Here we go, look. There's sprinting Mousey's eyes. There's out of breath Mousey. There's poisoned Mousey. All of them working nicely. I like the show the front paws suggestion a lot. I don't know how... Yeah, Disco says what I was kind of expecting. Disco in the Discord, which is fun to say, says, unfortunately, Dom, timer nodons don't have a simple way to stop them executing in the middle of a loop. For something like that, you would need to be animating with marker nodon or timer nodons. Yeah. My thinking too, Disco, which is why I'm going to kind of move on from that for the time being. Odd Ollie says, you need to change the bug fixes text now. You are exactly right. So let's go to the properties here. So we're no longer doing the out of breath sprite. And we're no longer doing the poison eye sprite. So what are we doing? I guess the bridge, really. I'm a bit nervous about the bridge, if I'm being honest. Bridge? But that should be 2, because number 1 is going to be... Fur animation 1 dashing. Temvlog says, when are you gonna change the title text? Oh yeah, let me just have a think about the pause. We'll do that. We'll definitely do that. I don't know when. Hey, we've got 2.5 hours. Just under left. Sarah says, turn off movable in the settings for the bridge. So that is a great suggestion, Sarah. However, the plan is still to have the blocks collapse when Mousey triggers them, and they need to be movable for that. Let's give the pause a try. So let's just do a debug texture first. Not says, why is it third try on the title? Because we were having technical difficulties. This is technically the third stream of the day. Now I want to do back legs too, like he's jumping. So they're too big, for sure. But I like the idea. I like the vibe. We're not going to do the bridge right now. I see lots of people suggesting things for the bridge. Hold fire on those thoughts for the moment. Yeah, this is a good addition. Definitely too big, but a good addition. Let's smallify these. It's weird seeing Mousey with feet. I know. Whoops. Oh, it's not connected up to anything. Just want to see if the size is good. I don't know why I did this in the weirdest way possible, but it's fine. I'm trying to see whether the left front or the right front is the one that I prefer. Probably the left front. It's got a bit more shape to it. So what I'm going to do is mirror this. Wait, did I say... Hang on. Yeah, the red one. Oh, it's upside down. That's funny. Escher says his back legs are not connected to his body. I spotted Escher, don't worry. We're just getting the front legs good first. Do not fret. Okay, I'm happy with this, so let's... get rid of this. And use this one as our reference. So we get a perfectly mirrored image. Wyatt says, Dom, you missed a pixel? Where? Nintendoblog says his paws look kind of cute. That was my aim. I hope we can achieve that. Top left corner of the whole screen? Nope. Well, this sounds a bit Animal Crossing. Totally does. Feels good to be drawing textures again. Curb says Kool-Aid was very mean to me. Help my mama, Dom. What's been going on? I forget if I said it or if I just thought it, but I feel so happy working on textures again. People are talking about a white spot. You mean this? This is on a leg that I'm not doing currently. They look like bear paws, says Sarah. I can definitely see that. Yes. Into it. Into you. What is everyone talking about? Right side. Somebody needs to say very clearly what they're referring to. I haven't done the back legs yet. The paws are mirrors of each other. So, what's the problem here? I don't see a problem. What's the problem? Front paws, mastered. That's right. Breakfast face, I agree. They're looking fresh. Ooh, okay, so that's not ideal, really, because the, obviously they look terrible at the moment. But the back legs also go above the body because they're hidden by the ears at the front, but that doesn't work on the back. Also, my concern is that it makes it look like an attack currently. Is this too much like an attack, do you think? Probably. Let's... Get rid of the claws, then he won't look aggressive. Good suggestion from Odd Ollie. I might be unsold on the paws, completely honestly. I'm going to disconnect them but not delete them for now. We'll think about this. We'll think about it. Okay, cool. So we've got a schematic from Bori here on how to get the tail working, I believe. Just having a look at it and making it make sense to me. Okay, that makes sense. All right. No, it says maybe make his eyes look less aggressive. I kind of like them when there's no pause. I don't think they look too aggressive when there's no pause. Just not convinced with the pause. That does seem too aggressive. So let's give this a try. The schematic that Boris sent. So it begins with a constant. And then 2 timers. I'm doing it as a replication of what we've already got here, just for clarity's sake. I know that we don't necessarily need to start afresh. Oh, where did the music go? John says, why don't you just copy the same ones you made but for the back and see if it works? You can't copy within the texture editor, John. There isn't a copy and paste function within the texture editor. Okay, I'm going to focus on the timer for right now. Or the tail, sorry. Based on the schematic that Boris sent. So we need some calculators. 2 of them. Flying Taco 19 asks, how do you live stream on the Switch? So to do so, you need to have something called a capture card. And a capture card goes from the back of the Switch connecting to the HDMI port and into a computer. And then you'll need to use a piece of software on your computer to capture from the Switch. I hope that answers your question. First timer is set to 1-1. Second timer is set to 0.5.5. You're very welcome, Flying Taco. So, our constants go into here, which go into the top port on the calculators. Wait, Hyperion, I feel like you're trolling, but is that actually doable? Could you have it as just like a little... Can you set up your VR headset so it's just like a screen within a space? A virtual space? That would be incredible. That'd be a very focused way to work on your creation. No distractions. Alright, let's get a knot. I guess I should turn off... I'm just going to take this title away for the moment because we're not doing either of those things. That's awesome, Hyperion. That would be a lot of fun, I think. So from here we need to go to not, and we'll duplicate these. If this works, I'll just delete this entire setup here, but I'm keeping it intact for now. Okay, so we need one more knot. Going into the bottom port of this calculator, so that's our input 2. And then all of the rest is going to connect up to the flag in the dash. So let's disconnect these for now. Reverse the Reverse the knot to the upper. You mean the upper knot or the upper port, Bori? Oh, hang on one sec. I need to remember what that's connected to. Okay. Reverse the knot to the upper X. Oh, the upper times. And the flag to the bottom. Got it. Okay. Let's give it a go. That's looking good to me. That appears to just... So the animation's good. We're still running into that same issue of it not triggering every time, though. Seems to be kind of equivalent to what we had. I mean, it's a tidier bit of programming. Although I think it's actually using more node on. Hey Minecraft. The dash output is the 1 second active. That's Bori. Oh. I have both tails. No, they're not. The other tails are not connected up. Elite says, could we use markers? Definitely we could. We definitely could. We are trying to utilize what we already have, but it's definitely possible. Hyperion says, looks like Mousey's pulling a Wario. Someone get out that garlic cheese. B1 says, Dom, you ever have the moment when you grab 3 node-ons, put them together, and then just fix a problem you had issues with for 2 hours? Is that reference to something from this stream? Because I feel like it. We always have issues like that. They're super simple to solve. Foxy says, trying to work on my new game right now. It's funny how simple concepts end up making you doubt your programming skills 5 hours in. Voxy, I don't know what you could possibly be talking about. I've never had issues like that. My programming skills are flawless. Yeah. I mean, get good. No, I'm totally with you. Yeah, you think something's going to be easy, and it proves not to be, and immediately kicks your butt. I'm kind of feeling like we have replicated the exact same issue here. Breakfast says, why isn't the cheese breaking? I wasn't eating it. If Mousey runs into the cheese, it doesn't break. But if Mousey eats it, it does break. Yeah, it looks like whatever issue we're running into here is being introduced by the sprint itself. Escher, that would create problems for our gameplay. So Escher suggests, could you make the cheese break or something when you walk into them? You'd need to collect all of the cheese in an area to progress. And if we can make it so he breaks the cheese rather than eating it, potentially that would make Yeah, that would make issues. Okay. I'm going to undo this because it uses more node on than we had before. Sometimes you have to reset things a little bit. But that was definitely worth investigating. Alright, I'm going to move Mousey back to the start point. We'll do a kind of full playthrough of what we've got so far. Is that the correct spot? That's the correct spot, I think. I'm going to pause the music for a moment. Alright, so let's kind of make a mental note of what is happening so far in the game. Dawson says, what do you think of Space Jam? I haven't watched the new Space Jam, and I haven't seen the original Space Jam since I was a kid. So my impressions are going to be pretty skewed, but I remember enjoying it as a kid. I remember being very excited to see all of the cartoon characters. I have no interest in seeing the new one, though. Mostly because I'm not going to the cinema at the moment. Alright, so it was one down. Okay, so there's our title screen. Aha, I know what I want to do. I want to change my thumbnail setup. Because right now the thumbnail falls away at the beginning. Whereas I saw somebody in chat showing how you can make it so it only appears not on start, right? So let's get rid of the travel on it. And is it on? We need an on start. And then a not? Is that really all it was? I'm trying to remember. Voxy says, the new Space Jam hurt my brain. Wyatt says, hi, I'm back. Why does it say mouse is cheese maze? I've been asking this question for a week. Please answer. Because we haven't finished the text here, if that's what you're referring to. That's it, isn't it? We don't need the not. What was I doing? Oh, wait. But then it doesn't show up at all. I'm trying to remember who it was that posted about how they got the thumbnail working. It was in the Discord, but I can't remember which channel it was. Because I always teleport away or have it fall away. But I remember being very surprised that somebody had an on start that seemed to resolve the issue. B1 says, wasn't it with a wormhole? No, but that could work. You mean a teleport, not a wormhole. Probably helping ideas. Yeah, I think so. There's so much in here, though. Well, I can't find it now, but... Wait, B1, if you can remember where it is or what the strat was, let me know. Oh, it was Oliver, was it? I think it was your post, Oliver. Oliver says, I make it not visible on start. Not visible on start. Well, that was what I had. That's what I had here. And it just stays on. So it doesn't show up with a flag. Okay, there we go. That's the ticket. Of course, we need a flag. Do we need the knot? Can we just have it off on start? Oh man, I thought that was going to work. Odd Ollie says the node on count is slowly creeping up. Yeah, it's a real tough one. Yeah, that's it. We got it. Wait, I heard a mousy noise. Did somebody subscribe? I didn't see. If somebody did, thank you very much for subscribing. I hope you're enjoying the stream. That was strange. I heard a mousy noise. We weren't in Mousey's cheese maze. Well, thank you very much for your subscription. John says, what do you mean thumbnail? So thumbnail refers to this picture, which shows up on the free programming screen. And we were just setting up the code. B1, thank you so much. Yeah, we just figured it out. It was Baby Oliver's suggestion. Beautiful. Love it. Skid subscribed. Thank you, Breakfast Face, for letting me know. Skid, thank you very much for subscribing. Okay, alright, we're going to do this. We're going to do this playthrough. We're going to make mental note of things that need to be added. Kirby player, welcome to the stream. Foxy says, too bad the light effect has like a fade-in animation baked into it. Kind of prevents it from concealing the whole thumbnail thing. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want the damage effect anymore that we don't need it. Because that was just trying to hide the thumbnail a little bit. So we'll probably still need the light. Ramona says, I like the Mousey drawing. It's cool. Oh, yes. Ramona, were you not here for the updated Mousey drawing? Okay, right, let's do this playthrough then. So I can't press any other buttons but A on the title screen. Check. Music transitions relatively smoothly. We have our controls in-game. We have our Mousey. Dashing looking okay. I would say Mousey's looking pretty dashing. We also have breath with a timeout and an animation. Good. we have a pretty placeholder padlock that has still not been finalized. So that's something to look into. Including very placeholder digits. We get teleported back when we go in the lava. Can I dash over it? No. We've got the cheese that turns to molten cheese. We've got a nice ding noise. I like the arrow. I like the blinking padlock. That teleport's good. I can't go back through. We are missing a texture on top of this, so we should do that almost right away. Ramona says, Ratty Easter egg check. Check. Yeah, we need a texture on top of the mouse hole. Just inspecting the corners here. This is all a terrible mess. Also, we can't get through until we've got all the cheese from this area, but we don't have the padlock on that door, so we do need to do that. Okay, and we can currently go back too far here. Okay, alright, cool. Oliver says it was so... wait, was there a teleporter? It was so smooth, I didn't even notice. Yeah, there's a teleporter on each of the mouse holes. The placement is quite nice. Where is it? Okay, this is a bit of a mess, but there we go. There's teleport. And teleport out. Okay, so what did I say? Texture on top of this. So what texture do we use? Just one of these. Okay, so let's go. Huh. Is there not a texture there? Actually, we're putting a pause on the pause for the time being until I can figure out what's needed there. Ah, I was looking in the wrong place. Oh no, I wasn't. I just dragged him to the wrong place. Aha, okay. Right. Oops. So what face is this on? Plus and minus X, so we want this on everything. Ah, we'll need a separate one, okay. That is not on plus and minus X. Cool. That should be good. Let's put some music back on. I connected it to the wrong thing, clearly. And again, apparently. What am I doing wrong there? Yeah, it definitely should be this one. Ah. Silly. There we go. Okay, good start. So what is this box? Why does this box even exist? I mean, it's fine. It doesn't really matter. I just don't know why I put that one there in the first place, to be honest. Okay. Fixed. All good. Okay, so let's get all the cheese and have a look from the other side. Woof. Oh, thanks for the kind words, Odd Ollie. Odd Ollie says, I love the little doodles as the controls. So we're on a kind of texture hunt at the moment. Everything's looking pretty good. We're missing the top texture here. Ooh, and this is slightly misaligned with the world. Okay, good to know. No, Suspicious Duck, we haven't done the work on the bridge yet. So we're going to need to duplicate this. Disable these two. And then connect it up here. Squally says, I'm hyped. Cool. Oh, weird. Now I've... Uh-huh, okay, I need to just extend the ground here somewhat. Yeah, that should be good. So, replicating this setup is going to be pretty essential next. But I don't know whether I want to do it until the textures here are correct. Because it'll be redoing a lot of work unnecessarily. So perhaps we'll leave that for now. Because we want to really make sure that that's 100% locked in. Mr. Mouse! What an appropriate name. Thank you very much for subscribing. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Breakfast Face in the Discord says, I know you're not doing it right now, but this is for later in the stream. For the bridge, can you add invisible blocks around it and make it destroy the player? Also add a teleporter for the bridge to come back up or launch object node on. So we won't be doing any technique that involves destroying Mousey. Mousey is only ever teleported. So if you look over here, this is where we've got lava currently. There is a touch sensor. There is, I promise. There is a touch sensor and a teleporter. We moved it somewhere. Here it is. But yes, in theory, I'm 100% with you on that. Theme Park Theming says, I bought this game this week and it seems very difficult to make this game. Theme Park Theming, congratulations on getting GBG. I hope you're having fun with it. Yeah, we're making a game that perhaps the techniques that I've used have made it much more complex than it needs to be. Esha, thanks for hanging out. Hope to see you again. Mr. Mouse asks, can you make a video on the Game Jams theme? Yes, Mr. Mouse, there will be a clip made of the Game Jam theme as soon as it's announced, which will be in about an hour and 40 minutes. So let's do the teleport setup for the lava for now. Grab this. Curb says, I'm not going to sleep till I get the theme. That'll make two of us. I'm very excited to see what the theme will be. Squally Coin says, could you give us some possible themes? And that's kind of cheating. It's kind of cheating. Because if I give you possible themes, you could take a risk and pick one at random, and that would give you some extra hours. So we need a bee teleporter here. This tune rocks, by the way. Theme Park Theming asks, what's the best way to learn this game? Just play a lot. So if you haven't already, go through all of the interactive tutorials that are included in the game. And then I would recommend, if you're still hungry for more info, I have a series of very basic tutorials on my channel. But if you're ready to graduate to the big time school of GBG, check out Dave Nodon's channel and Jer Studios' channel, because they make exceptional tutorials. I recommend them both wholeheartedly. I'm going to write their names in chat so you can copy them down if you need to. There we go, they're in chat now. Yes, Ramona makes a great point as well. Also, the 50 bonus checkpoints will challenge you, for sure, yeah. If you want to work your way through some very tough challenges. Bruh says, face reveal. Bruh is Mousey, it seems. Ooh, I've just seen an interesting message from Disco. I tried to put a timer node on in there for the meme, but unfortunately I can't quite get to work with timers. This is a far simpler than a marker node on though. This is for the tail animation. I swear on my grandfather's grave that this method will get the tail animation you were going for. If not, I'm revoking my GBG license. Disco, thank you so much. Let's give this a go then. Let's do the tail. What are we doing? we're back on tail. Back on tail duty here. Disco has very kindly sent a suggestion through the Discord that we're going to give a go. So first of all, we need to copy these tail sprites. This is fun. I'm excited. I feel like this is going to work. Thank you very much for the kind word, Theme Park Theming. Disco says it's okay, you don't need to do it right now, just if you have time later. Disco, we need to do this. This is a tale as old as time. It's finally time to resolve the issue. Alright, so we need a constant at 60. Fascinating. I like it already. Constant going in. Comparison. This tune is powering me also. I like this track a lot. Into the lower one. Input 2. Bori and Disco are currently in a race for the most efficient setup. Disco's takes 7 node on. Bori's current setup was around 8, so congrats Disco on the very efficient setup. Kesha says, Video Dojo, can you play my game? We're not going to be playing any user-submitted games today. However, we do have a regular stream almost every day where I play through user-submitted games. All of those need to be submitted to the Discord. There's a link to our Discord in the description of the video. I was just eating a bit more banana. Alright, now we need a knot. And that's going to go into this one. And from the comparison. Obamatone asks, I wonder how many people are going to participate in the jam. I would love to know too, Obamatone. Yeah, I guess there's no way of knowing, really. The announcement video has about 1,000 views, I think. But I guess based on the amount of people in the server, we're probably looking at maybe 100 people participating, at a guess. Because we've got about 650 people in the Discord, but of course not everyone will be taking part. I need a counter here. Ooh, Disco, what settings is the counter set to, if you're still watching? Oh yeah, I could do a quick poll. That is a good suggestion, Obama. I always forget we got polls. I only learned about them like a week ago. If that, even. It's in the comment, okay. Oh yeah, I see. Oh, thank you, Disco. Are you joining the game jam? There we go. I'm going to ask the community. Starting value 0. Set to loop, range 1 to 120. Putting in input 1. We also need a map. I love a map. So we've currently had 23 votes, and of those 23 votes, 83% have said yes. Hey Coma Nomad, good to see you. Things are going good. We've made some decent progress now, and the stream, touch wood, has been very stable. So we need this to come from the dash flag. So we're going to do a little bit of braking here for a second. While we reconnect. The map's coming from the dash flag. Huh. That's it, right? Wow. Exciting. Let's give it a go. Elite Octo says, this will be my first game jam, and I think it will be for lots of people. Yes, I think so. I think it's wonderful that people will be giving their first game jam a try. It's my first game jam too, because I'll be participating. Wookie asks, did you say the game jam theme? Not yet. If you take a look at the top of the screen, up here, we have an hour and a half until the theme is revealed. Now, let's give this a go. Tail is animating nicely. Tail does not seem to be changing upon button press. Well, it is, but it's kind of the same issue again. What did you set the map to? Oops! I didn't set the map to anything. Ugh. Even though you very helpfully put it in the image. I apologize. 0 to 1, 1 to 10. I was too excited. Yeah! There we go. Beautiful stuff. So the tail is now wiggling much faster during the dash than it does at its usual time. Matthew Kaysen, excuse me, says, "What is this game jam?" There is a link. No, there isn't a link, but there is a video on my channel that talks about the game jam. A game jam is essentially a timed game building festival of sorts. It's not a competition, but it will be starting in about an hour and a half. It's to be made with GBG, and I will be playing the submitted entries after the game jam has finished. Abomatone says, "Little Mousey propeller." Yeah, it totally is. Like a wind-up Mousey. Alright, bear with me 1 second. I'm going to eat a little bit more banana. Gotta keep the banana train rolling. You're very welcome, Matthew. You can just watch Mousey hanging out there. Disco, thank you so much for this method. Miska asks, is it monthly or will it happen once? Neither. So it will definitely happen again, but I think it's probably going to be longer than monthly. But we'll wait and see. I'll get some feedback from people at the end. Disco says, now Dom, it is important that you flip the not node on upside down. I'll go through and do the not node on flipping at the end, I think, because I'm worried that it will make this genuinely hard for me to pass. I mean, for the time being, we have our not node on, like, charm down here. Suspicious Duck asks, can we start making games for the jam as soon as the theme is revealed? Yes. The jam channel will be opened the second that the theme is announced. Wow, I can't believe it's only an hour and a half till that. Oof. Crazy. Right. So, check off the tail. It's finished. The known shippable bug of the tail is gone. Cast it aside. Matthew says, will you do a tutorial on coding for the jam? I'm going to be making a devlog of my entry to the jam during the jam that will release after the fact. So I guess there will be some tutorial aspects to that, but not a dedicated tutorial. Right. What is this? Why is there a teleporter here? What gets teleported? I'm guessing this is left over from something. I want to reclaim this node on back. I don't think we'll need it. It's a good luck teleporter. We don't need luck. We've got the power of Mousey on our side. Desmond, I missed your message. Chat goes relatively fast, so if it was important, do send that one more time and I'll try and check it out. Bozatoes asks, is the theme going to be super vague or specific? I've tried to thread the needle a little bit with the themes. So really my thought process for the themes was to have stuff that would prompt creative ideas, but wouldn't lock people into too specific a thing, either mechanically or thematically. I think people will be happy with the sort of vagueness of it. Also, I just saw Voxy say, watch as the game immediately falls apart as soon as you remove it. I hope not. Right. What's next? It's the bridge, isn't it? We have to face the bridge. I've been putting it off as long as I could. Abomination says themes as in plural. So I don't know what the theme is going to be yet. I made a selection of themes that is going to be picked randomly. Hey, the ugly puppet. The ugly puppet, it's automatic. You'll get the channel member plus automatically if you connect up your YouTube account and your Discord account. It's not something I can do manually. Okay. Hang on one sec. Okay, I'm just trying to remind myself how this was working previously. So if I put this across this whole thing, it's going to temporarily make this impossible to pass, right? But I just want to check it's actually working. Where's Mousey at currently? I don't know where I dragged Mousey to. Is Mousey down here? No? Mousey's there, okay. Okay, I took the wrong block. Ginger says, what happened while I was gone? I'm not exactly sure what time you left, but we got the dash working. We got all of the blinking and the stuff like that we wanted to fix working. I really wish there was an easy way to see objects when they were layered on top of each other like this and differentiate them. Especially when they're locked. I end up having to do like a shuffle. See what's connected to what. The old note on shuffle. Okay, that worked. But currently, I guess it's only this in the center, right? So, what are we gonna need to do? Is the smartest thing to have multiple touch sensors? Whoops. That go into the shape. Oh no, hang on. It's just to have multiple objects that's connected to, right? So right now, what I'm doing for reference is I'm trying to make it so that the lava is hazardous. So right now, that top strip should be hazardous, I think. Why are those blocks floating now? That's weird. Oh, I got an extra block intersecting, have I? Yeah, what did I break there? I guess... Did I delete the texture that... or the block that the lava texture was connected to? Oh, I messed something up there royally. I'm gonna go back a bit. Apologies. Okay, that should have fixed it. Okay. $47 people are going to be doing the jam that are currently watching the stream. Very cool. And there will of course be people that are not watching currently who will be joining in. I think 100 is a reasonable guess. Boza asks, do you plan on doing other jams after this? Yeah, I think down the line that would be a good idea. Disco, you do know that I think I love texture node-ons more than timers even. Hey Mindy, good to see you. Hope you're enjoying the stream. See? The second one didn't connect where it was meant to. You would make textures out of timers if I could. You got me. That is so true, actually. Okay, I think I need to make this big. I'm still not 100% confident in the way that touch sensors that are connected to objects work, because it doesn't seem that they fill the entire volume of the object automatically. I may be wrong there. Minnie says, what are we doing? We're currently trying to make this lava lethal to Mousey. Yeah, does anyone remember what you need to do? You just need to match the size and shape. Bori says you have to size touch sensors and teleporters too. So there's no way we can do this with just one teleporter, huh? Hey, Wavy. I'll make a video about the... Well, Big Boy, it depends what you're asking. If you're asking about the game I'm making for the jam, I will be making a video about my development of that. But if you're talking about the theme announcement, I'll be doing it live right here. Ooh, okay. You can make this with one teleporter, says Voxy. You just gotta find a way to attach it to Mousey. Attach the teleporter to Mousey. Right. I see. Just reading chat. XJ says you have to put the teleported over the chat. So we're attaching a teleporter to Mousey themselves. Man. And then the touch sensor triggers it. We would still... Okay, I kind of gotta there's a few things that we need to puzzle through, right? Because there is also the fact that really we intended for these to fall away and you to get teleported when they fall away. That will complicate things, right? The touch sensor will trigger it. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, what a good idea. Man, that's fun. Okay. So I can just straight up attach it to Mousey, huh? Sweet. Easy peasy. Ooh, I've just noticed, are Mousey's dash eyes on a different plane to his normal eyes? They seem higher. Let me just check this. They are on Y+, rather than... Mindy says, what is this game? We're making a game called Mousey's Cheese Maze in Game Builder Garage. And the objective of the game is to navigate through a maze and collect all the cheese. There we go. Cool. Okay, so next up we need to just what is this? This isn't connected to anything. That must have been a leftover from the old second stage. Touch, UFO, play magic, evil, timer that's not connected to anything, and a failure effect. Classic. Wavy says, wait, the jam starts today? Yeah, I mean, technically, in my time, it's technically right on the transition between Friday and Saturday. Midnight, Friday into Saturday. In other words, an hour and 12 minutes from now. Bori says, Dom, if you use this method to join the teleporter to Mousey, you will need to add all teleporter entrances to him. No. So no, Bori, because this is going to be the only instance, at least in this creation, where Mousey will be teleported from falling into lava like this. Because in the first section, we just used the teleporter that was positioned over the lava. Whereas here, we're just using the B teleporter, teleporting back to the mouse hole here, when he falls into this lava. Obama says, how are you going to make sure that no one works on the game after the time is up? The creations have to be submitted before the end time of the jam to the channel, and once they're submitted, they can't be edited anymore with the same code. B1, I've been very impressed by your progress on knighting. Yeah, no worries, Bori. Yeah, I haven't clearly articulated this because I was figuring it out on the fly myself. Put it here. Put her here. Oh, wait, you can't have... that's not fun. You can't have multiple objects. You can't have a touch sensor on multiple objects. Okay. Well, We'll just duplicate it. I suppose it's because you need to match the size, right? Little Leopard says, is the game done? No, but we're making good progress. Huh. Did I break the floor again? How did I do that? Oh, I took it. Hmm? Excuse me? John, I do not know that show. B1 says you can use the X to rotate to lower the lava floor if you need. I won't need to lower it. I just can't work out why. These are visible, huh? Is that what the issue is? They don't need to be visible. I don't know why I made them visible. Cool. So then we just need 2 more, or actually we could do 1 more as a square, because we don't need to be able to touch this. I feel like at any moment this song might just start saying Huey Diner. It's got big Huey Diner energy. Dark Super says, can you guys explain to me what's going on? I lost track of the stream. Okay, so I will try my best to explain it. I apologize for not being clearer. Sometimes when I figure out that I can actually do something, I kind of storm ahead with it. And that's no fun. So, here, we have... Wait a second. How did I eat that cheese and not get poisoned? Oh, there's just a bit of a delay. What? Oh, what changed? Oh, wait, did we have this problem before and it was something to do with how I'd placed... It was to do with, like, spawning in and... No, I think it's to do with spawning in and... Yeah. It's the title screen lock. It's not an actual bug, don't worry. It's to do with the title screen lock. It happened before. Okay, so back to explaining. We're trying to make the lava lethal. And thanks to Voxy's suggestion, we've attached a teleporter to Mousey. So when Mousey touches the touch sensors that are currently positioned across here, down here, and around here, he will teleport back to the last mouse hole. Now, the larger issue is that we planned on having a bridge that falls away based on how long you are on it and resets based on how long you're off it. And I don't know what the best method is going to be. I think it's certainly not going to be using touch sensors. I think it's going to be timers. I'm not doing that for the meme. I think it is going to be timers that are connected to the Y sliders. Oh, also I should totally just get rid of this one because we don't want this right now. So that when they hit the... hang on, I need to think through it. What are the things we're actually trying to do here? We're trying to make it so that when that drops down below the lava, Mousey gets teleported. And right now, it is being triggered by a timer and a touch sensor that detects Mousey's presence. Voxy says, well, that sounds easy. Voxy, show me your big brain knowledge. Hook up the timer and the touch sensor to the teleporter. Oh, look at this. So there's the teleporter. And there's the timer. What are the 3 timers that we have? One, I guess one of them is a return, right? Just going to do the node on wiggle here. So the timer is connected onto the touch sensor to both. Disco said Voxy's theme song kicked in. If the timer has triggered, this is Voxy saying this, if the timer is triggered and Mousey is still inside the touch sensor, we can assume Mousey is standing in the lava. That makes total sense to me. What is the touch sensor set to? It's on while touched, so that would make sense. So we need to connect the timer and the touch sensor to the teleporter. Touch sensor connecting to teleporter. And oh wait, we need it via this, right? Is that it? And as in the node on, by the way. You need to use the AND node on. Right. Right. Got it. Come on, let me click this line. Totally, right, okay. Finally, something that makes sense to me. I mean, I wouldn't have figured this out myself, but I totally understand the logic of this. Wrong position? Did I connect to the wrong part of the timer? So we've got touch. Hey MYT, good to know you are lurking. Have a great sleep. So it's 0.3 seconds before... Oh, it's this timer, isn't it? Okay, so that didn't trigger. Now it will. No? Yes. Okay, that's a very long time though, huh? So we might need to... We might have to make a new timer based on the visual point. It's the middle timer, says Wavy. Sure. We'll give it a go. No. Because that middle timer is just 0.3. Yeah, I think we need another timer with a slightly different delay. That's sort of independent, it's just a visual representation of the time. Man, all this just for one block on this bridge, huh? That seems more like it to me. B1 says, Mousey do be looking better every second. Thank you for the kind words, B1. Mr. Flame asks, are you going to finish Mousey's cheese maze? Well, we have... let me see... less than an hour until the jam announcement, so it's unlikely that Mousey will be finished today. But... we're making good progress. Odd Ollie says, look how far your boy has come. Our boy, Odd Ollie. Mousey is all of our child. Perfect. That's great. That works really, really nicely. So we also need to do this. Beautiful. Look at this. Progress. B1 says, to be honest, make it faster so when it's gone in the lava it activates. I think it kind of does. Alright, there's like a frame or two extra. We can trim that. So like 0.90? Oh, that is a great suggestion, Voxy. Voxy says you might also want to make it so that the timer outputs for some time until the platform goes back up. That way, if you decide to backtrack into the lava, it still works. So how long is the reset period? Is it 2 seconds? Oh, first of all, let's test the duration that we're in the... Perfect. And then we trigger it. And it still kills us. I mean, bad dazes. Oof. Okay. Ooh. Too long, huh? Or did I touch the lava? I might have just touched the lava there. One Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. I'm gonna see, the first second I see it, I'm gonna step onto it. I think that worked. Our reaction time wasn't good enough. I think that's it. Oh! B1 says, I love this feature already. I know, and we're only one piece in. I think this is going to really encourage speedrun strats here as well, because obviously there's the risk-reward of the faster you go, the more likely you're going to fall in the lava, but go too slow. You'll fall into the lava too. Oh. I want to add a sound effect. Sound effects are important for the experience. I'm going to pause the track for a moment, although this is a very nice song. We'll come back to it in a minute. I want a sound. Maybe one of the continuous ones. Not that. None of those. Disco says, screaming, woman! Water sound. We could. I was thinking more this sort of sound. Yeah. More this kind of thing. So probably on this, right? Oh, wait, no. After the end. Oh no, because that would only be after it's already gone all the way down. Okay, so it's... We want it on touch, but only when the platform is still visible. See you, Mindy. Hey, big iron. Good to see you. B1 says, then add a timer DOM. Trying to think what the Nintendo says the visible sensor is triggering me. I'm afraid you'll have to bear with it for now because I'm going to leave it on until we finish this section. It's going to be, what, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them before the end. I'm trying to think what I actually want to do here. I mean, maybe... Basically, I just want the sound to play when Mousey is on, for the duration that Mousey is on the bridge, but when the bridge is not submerged. Elvaderman says, I would like to join the game jam. How do I join? There is a link to our Discord in the description of this video. All you have to do is join the Discord, and when you are ready to join, there is a channel called Game Jam. Yeah, so while Mousey is on the bridge, but not when the bridge is in lava, the sound should play. So we've got the sound here. It's currently connected up to that timer, which it shouldn't be. Wavy says connected to the touch sensor, but the issue there is that it will continue to play when the it would continue to play when the bridge has gone under the lava too. Okay, Voxy's nailed it again. Voxy says, that flag, I think referring to this one, seems to be active as long as the bridge is down. Oh, actually, probably this one, right? So I suppose it would be a matter of using that touch sensor and the not flag. Wavy says no, it wouldn't. Oh, wait. Yeah, because if the touch sensor's down, or the top one. Hang on a second, we are overcomplicating it though, because if the touch sensor, if the bridge is down, we're going to get teleported. So doesn't it just strictly need to be on the touch sensor? Because there's no way to touch the touch sensor if it's down. Welcome back, JJ. Yeah, Wavy got it. It's so funny when sometimes things are just the simplest things ever because of the combination of setups that you have. That's so funny. That's really great. Yeah, I don't know, Voxy. Voxy says, why was there a delay? I don't know. I noticed that as well. I was seeing if I could replicate it. Wait, are Mousey's eyes on the wrong layer again? The dash eyes. Let's put some music back on. That was a weird bug that I can't seem to replicate. I think Mousey's eye layer is wrong. But I just changed it. My center? My center. Why do they seem so much higher? They're going above the ears, whereas the other ones aren't. Ah, is the cylinder connection point different? Uh-oh, that might be it. Y plus and center. Center. Gamer Kid Sherry says, what do you get if you win the game jam? There will be no winners and losers in the game jam. It is just about having a creative prompt and a fun little collective challenge to do together. There is no judging of the entries. We'll be playing through them and all experiencing that together, but there won't be... Yeah, don't worry. It doesn't matter whether you've just started GBG or you're an absolute pro. Everybody is welcome to join. Bori said, make the touch sensor a bit smaller. The hitbox will be better, I think, but not too small that Mousey might be between two platforms and not dying because of the touch sensor. I think referring to the touch sensor that's on the bridge itself. Matthew says, wait, destroy the cheese when it falls into the lava. We won't destroy the cheese because the cheese is needed to progress. However, we have done a thing over here where it converts it to molten cheese. Yeah, we can't have any destroying. Causes problems. Alright, now we're gonna have to do this. Now we're gonna have to do this for like 8 more. The node on count's gonna be off the charts. Oh, sorry, I lost track of what I was doing. I was checking what... Okay, this needs to be... This needs to be the same as this, right? Y plus and center. Y plus and center. Y plus and center. Let's give this a try. Okay, now we need to rotate it. Uh... Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And of course now the out of breath needs moving, which is somewhere here. Ooh, it's funky. B1 says, what about adding a score count for all the cheese you've eaten? Yeah, I think something like that would be a good idea. So I didn't get any of that right. Good job. Oh, it's because they're rotated. When did that happen? Wait, no, they're not. Okay, so they're currently one to the right? 3 turns, I guess. Wait, but is this not where they were? There we go. Man, I wish this was the soundtrack for Mouse's Cheese Maze. Dawson says, what's the sad Mousey for? I think it's the out of breath Mousey that you saw. That one there. Ah, okay, so that's interesting, chat. That's just made me realize. So, as we were saying before, you can't have multiple textures on the same position. So you can't have your Y plus, your Y center, and your Y negative with more than one texture set at the current time. Swatch asks, what's the current song? It's called The Jam, and it's made by Slink and Mr. Stabalina. Yeah, so you can only have Y plus, Y center, and Y minus, but if you have 3 cylinders connected to your object, so there's 3 cylinders connected to a UFO here, you can have Y plus, Y center, and Y minus for the 3 relative positions of the cylinders if you had plus, center, and minus as well. Does that make sense? Didn't feel like it made sense, but yeah, I've only just realized. Why it says The Jam, more like The Dough Jam. Yeah, it's the Dough Jam official thing. I mean, I know that obviously that was the case because that's how we've managed to get Mousey to work, but I'd completely forgotten that that was the reason why. Kinda, but why cylinders? Oh, it's just that we're using cylinders for Mousey. Could be anything. Alright, let's do the rest of this. Eh? Did I not hook up the interior one there? Thought I had. Helen Adams, thank you very much for subscribing. I hope you're enjoying today's stream. Desmond says, I found the Mousey's Cheese Maze Easter egg on the frog demo. Congratulations. Hope it brought a smile to your face. I just didn't connect it at all. Voxy says, how are you going to announce the theme? Did you make some kind of Pokédom-like thing to pick it at random? I'm using a wheel. But you might see a familiar face there to spin the wheel. I can't believe I didn't connect this up. that doesn't seem like a very pro gamer thing to do. JJ says there's an app for that, you know. I'm using a web version, but I can imagine there's an app, yeah. B1 says Mousey question mark? Gameimation asks Lario? Huh. I wonder, we'll have to wait and see. Ooh, when the poll's at 100 votes, that will be fun because it will be very easy to work out the percentages. We're at 100 votes. 79 people have said they will be taking part in the jam. Amazing. Voxy, that would have been good. That would have been very, very good to make my own wheel. Although I could have I could like implement cheese and have it work for a particular theme. But honestly, I wouldn't. I want it to be random because I think that's the most fun. Okay, how much of this do I need to do multiple of? How much of these node-on do I need to duplicate in order for this to work on each of the bridge? Each section of the bridge? We're obviously going to need the slide multiple times. Can I get away with repurposing the timers? You can just keep using the same one. Good, okay. SP says, what game jam? SP, have you not heard? There is a game jam starting in about 45 minutes and it will run for 48 hours over the weekend. There is a video on my channel announcing it, and there's also a game jam channel in the server. Okay, so we definitely need another touch sensor. I feel like there would be a really efficient way of doing this with a markers and bullseye, right? What is this touch sensor connected up to? It's connected to all three. It's connected to those 3 timers, and what else? The and. So can I just do that again? Is this gonna work? This feels too easy. Gameimation says this background tune is funky. Yeah, I switched over to the funky genre or funky mood type in the sound library. I'm enjoying it. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. I don't think it's gonna work, but let's just find out. It's fun to learn through mistakes. Let me touch the touch sensor. There we go. Doot, doot, doot. Cat says, Dom, remember Mousey's 1,000-yard stare? I'll never forget. B1 says, it doesn't feel like it'll work, but it does. So obviously the actual platform falling part won't work. I need to pause the music a second to just check that the sound is working. Wait, it's making the other platform fall. Yeah, because it's the same hinge. We are gonna have to duplicate this. Because all of these are going to this slide, which is only connected to the first object. Yeah, Breakfast Face says watch that node on count. Okay, what if only select blocks fall and they are indicated by a unique texture? That way we cut down on the node on count and we simplify it. So to do that, I'm actually going to move it to this one. We don't want it on the first one. And we'll connect this to the second box. Can you show us the current node on count? We're at 423 of 512, and we still have one room left to do. So we've got to be careful. Well, messed that up. Dawson says, I used to watch a show called Code Lyoko. I liked it and I still kind of do. Dawson, I can't remember. I mean, I remember adverts for that and stuff, but I don't think I ever watched it. I can't really remember what it was. Oliver says, yes, nothing goes better than cheese and crackers while watching Dom make Mousey's cheese maze. I think cheese consumption has been quite high during today's stream. Toucan Studios says, hi, how did you make Sprint? So here's an overview of our Sprint. I would recommend going to Jer Studios channel to see a much more refined version of the sprint mechanic. Jer has a tutorial about it. I'm just going to have a look at the boxes here. See what's different about them. Visible, solid, movable. Wait, so I really don't know why that didn't work then. No, John, I don't. I actually answered that already. I don't know that show. Okay, cool, that's working. What is the deal with this first one then? The other zero gravity. Wow, we're almost at 30 minutes. There we go. Oh, right, we don't... Okay, so we don't want these ones movable anyway, anymore. Cool, and I think I want... Oof, I think I want the first one when you round the corner to also break. Nonna says, I wish Dave and Jer were here so they can see your strange way of getting things done. Jer was here before. It's very late in Jer's local time, but she was here earlier, mostly for the technical difficulties. Kat, I can confirm that the theme for the Dojam will not be Mousey. That would be... I don't know, that wouldn't be fun. won't be Mousey. But of course you can always incorporate Mousey into your game. Okay, so all we need to do now to make this mechanically work is duplicate the touch sensor onto the one we want. And then duplicate this chunk of code here. Okay, JJ. Suspicious Duck says the tail isn't staying centered on Mousey's body. Yeah, I don't know whether that's because of the drawing or to do with the connection being a little bit loose. I guess it's the drawing, huh? Not being centered. I mean, I'll fix it just because I don't want to do that bridge right now. Which of these two do I prefer? Well, I suppose the question is really which one is closest to the center. Suspicious, you might be right about it being the body texture, but the tail is also offset. So let's fix the tail. Kat says, Dom, what's better about GBG, programming or playing? In my mind, those two things are quite interconnected. I mean, I enjoy playing a lot. But yeah, you wouldn't be able to do the playing if somebody hadn't done the programming, and it's really fun to see how people tackle that. We're buffing the tail. Important tail buff in progress. Oops. That's not even the right tail. Oh, look, we can get rid of a bunch of node on. Bam. Squally says, it's game builder garage, not game player garage. Program is the best. Breakfast Face says, wouldn't it be nice if you could make an object not teleportable? I mean, technically you could by turning off whatever object type that is in the teleport settings. Alright, get out of here. Get out of there, old tail. Some serious tunes this evening. This reminds me... Okay, this is a deep cut. This is a deep cut. But this reminds me of the King Bee level in Guitaroo Man. Anyone in chat that knows what I'm talking about is a real cool gamer. So look, it's actually because I think it's because the tail is attached to whatever cylinder it is that the ears are attached to. Because it seems to be when we spin. They're not attached to the same No. Yeah, look, when I do that turn, they rotate along with the... They rotate around with the ears. Why does the eyes not rotate in that same way? I mean, I like the ears doing that, honestly. It gives them a bit of life, but I don't like the tail doing that. So is the tail connected to the same cylinder as the ears? Okay, so let's just change the cylinder. Easy fix. Oh, yes, I understand. Suspicious duck. Yeah, the body isn't even. You are correct. See you, Bari. Thanks for hanging out. That's funny. Why did the eyes not do that? Does anyone have any suggestions? Because the tail is now connected to the same cylinder as the eyes. Oh, you know what? I tell a lie. It totally isn't. Ah, but this cylinder's overloaded already. 24 minutes to announcement time. I'm going to be streaming for another 40 minutes. Well, I guess we'll just deal with tail wiggling. The other cylinder isn't solid, is it? Shall we see what differences there are? Nope. Nope. And nope. The only solid thing I think is the UFO even solid? I don't think it is. Wait, what is solid then? Okay, the UFO is the solid thing. Let's put a new set of tracks on. All of them have springy connection. Is that intentional? I think it may have been when I was troubleshooting. Because I guess the only one we want is the ears to be springy. Oh, they don't all have springy. Just this one, huh? And this one. Okay. There we go. That was the fix. It was the springy connection type. I didn't realize they were still like that. Cool. Thanks for the shout regarding the springy texture. Springy connection even, not springy texture. Okay, I need to take a bathroom break. In a rare occurrence, it's been a long stream, so I can normally avoid having to do this, but I will be back in just a few moments. I'm going to bring up the drink break screen. And I will be back in about 2 minutes. I'll get myself a drink while I'm up as well. Catch you on the other side. Hey chat, I'm back. Just give me 1 sec to close my door. Alright. Thank you very much for waiting. I'm also actually, I just suddenly remembered, because I had to restart my PC, I need to bring back up the wheel. So hang on. If you've got any questions to ask me, this is a good time to ask them. We can take the drink break down. But yeah, I need to bring up the new window with the wheel. See you, Wavy. Okay, that's the one. Let's call it what it needs to be called, which is the video dojam theme is. Okay, now I can't read these out because these are the themes, but I'm going to type them out. Okay, so it'll only take me another minute or two, but we need to have it ready. Ramona asks, what games are you excited for coming up? Good question. I haven't really been keeping an eye on like upcoming releases. I mean, I'm very excited for Breath of the Wild 2, but that's not necessarily coming up. It seems like it's going to be a while away, right? I'm excited to see whether they do another big update for Animal Crossing. That would be great. Okay, just got a couple more to fill in. Dom sounds very quiet. I'm being a little bit quieter, but it's probably because my head is facing the other way while I write these into my computer. Goody Good Flip Flap says, I tried clicking on the link, but it won't take me there. Which link's that, Goody Good? Yeah, we can do a countdown when it gets to 10 seconds, Squally. Oops, not that window. Where's the tune stopped? We hit the end of the page again? Oh no, just a long transition between the two. Welcome back, a random cube. I'm just double and triple checking all of these because I'd hate to miss one. One more. One of them is like white text on a white background. Okay, that is all done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 12 possible themes. Odd Ollie says, looks like the new WarioWare has characters you can play as, various characters you can play as. Yeah, I am excited for that WarioWare. 13 minutes. Frog Dude, thank you very much for subscribing. I hope you're enjoying the stream. B1 says, please roll the wheel. We'll be doing it in almost 10 minutes. Okay, let's get back to the video games. Now we've done that. Frog Dude, that would be awesome. I look forward to seeing your map. Okay, so tail is done. I want to shave like one more pixel off each of these. Ah, Suspicious Duck, that sounds like a good speedrun strat. I'll make sure to try that next time. Voxy says Dom sounds a lot more tired since he came back. I think it's because I'm being quiet. But it's getting late. I could also be a bit tired. Yeah. Awesome Ninja says, thank you Dom for hosting the jam. Thank you very much. I hope you have fun and enjoy it. Alright, sorry, one more pixel off the end. Super quiet again? Really? Still quiet? I haven't changed any mic settings. I've seen a few people saying that they aren't available on the first day of the jam. I think having 24 hours is probably not going to be that different to having 48 hours, to be honest. Realistically, how much time can you actually work on it? So don't worry too much if you can't take part on both days. Ooh, that was funny. Okay, so here's something that I would like to try and do, and I think it's probably something we can fix within the 10 minutes that we got. You see how far Mousey's shadow is off its body, including the tail. Look, is detached. Human Person says 24 is half of 48, so pretty big difference. Yeah, Human Person, of course, kind of mathematically it is. But don't forget, you'll be sleeping for a decent amount of that time, and you'll have to eat, and you'll have to do other kind of life things. So I think at the end of the day, the amount of time that you'll actually have is, yeah, it's probably not that different if you can do one day or both days. Voxy is going to be available for both days. That is very exciting. I can't wait to see what you make. They're on Y minus, but they're connected to this one. I wonder whether really they ought to be connected to this one. The other thing is, maybe the UFO needs dragging down a bit on height. Is it going to break stuff if I do this? Is it going to break stuff if I do this? Probably, right? Breakfast Face says you have an undo button. Yeah, I know. I was just trying to think ahead. Alright, let's just do something simple for the last 10 minutes then. I'm not going to risk breaking everything. Not says, what gave you the idea of Mousey's cheese whiz? This gets asked a lot, but there's not really a very exciting answer. I just sort of wanted to come up with something fairly simple during like the first day of my streams, and it just kind of spiraled out from there. I think I was probably thinking of mice because I was using a mouse. Zenistu says, will we finish it today? Oh no. No way. We've got 7 minutes left till the countdown. We've still got a whole third section to do. Sadly, it will not happen today, but we've made a lot of progress. We have got the thumbnail looking better. We've got lots of stuff looking nicer on Mousey himself. We got some nice progress here with the bridge. Oh, I know what I'll do. I know what I'll do. Do a broken bridge texture. The broken bits. Put the music back on. Welcome back, Wavy. But Ollie says we also got prototype legs. Yeah, the legs have not been connected up, but they are there. They exist. I think I want to kind of do like a spider webby set of cracks across it. And maybe even like a complete fissure where... Oh no, I was going to say where the lava's visible, but actually that wouldn't work because it's a 3D shape. Just a happy little wavy crack, that's right. Okay. That does sound cool, Frog Dude. Yeah, definitely do send it over once you're done. 5 minutes remaining. Nintendo Vlog says you're a good artist. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I was just thinking, like, there are some incredible GBG artists, and I do enjoy doing this. But there are definitely people that are far more capable GBG artists than me. Is that the right one? It is. Cool. Cat in 2021 says, Dom, my game will have Mousey in it. Cool. Disco says, Dom, better think of a theme quick if he hasn't thought of one already. Don't worry, we got 12 already. What if the theme was just curb zone? Woof! You wouldn't need 24 hours. Sorry, you wouldn't need 48 hours. Ooh, that's kind of ugly. That's kind of ugly. I think the scale is wrong. We need bigger cracks. B1 says, but Dom, it's supposed to be ugly. It's literally broken. Hey Jealous, how you doing? Is this gonna work, the idea of the lava being visible? I don't think it makes sense. I'd love for it to work, but I don't think it will. Oh, I would have to animate it, wouldn't I? I'd rather not do that. Dark Super Jockey says, what's Curb Zone? Oh, Curb is a wonderful creator. Oh, transparent, says Oliver. I always forget about transparency on blocks like this. What a good shout. Oh, I need to move Mousey, so we don't have to keep playing through the section of the level. Yeah, a few people have said, why not use see-through? I completely forgot that was a thing. Oof. "51 seconds on the countdown! Oh my goodness! Mousey, get out of here!" Oh wait, no, that will... Hang on, I do need to go back to the programming screen, because otherwise we'll have music. Alright, chat, this is very exciting. I am going to flip over to the spinner. It might need a bit of rejigging, because, yeah, we had to restart the stream. Yes, the computer and stream. Okay. Okay, it does need some rejigging. Bear with me one second. Good. Alright. Chat. It is time. In fact, let's just do a countdown. It's gonna be sort of arbitrary now. Let's do it. I'm gonna spin the wheel in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spin the wheel, Mousey. The theme for the first Video Dojam is vessels. The theme is vessels. That is correct. The theme is vessels. Now, that can mean whatever you interpret it to mean. That can either be your mechanical theming or your story theming, whatever you want it to be. We've got vessels as the theme. If you need to go and find out what vessels are, Google it. It can be many things. Vessels can be some kind of transportation mechanism. Vessel can be like a blood vessel. I don't want to say too much because there's lots of things it could be. There we go. Vessels is the theme. Yeah, space vessels are a thing. Alright. Chat, it is go time in the Video Dojam. So that means the Video Dojam channel is now open. However, that channel is just for submissions. So, of course, do not post there until you're ready to submit. You can use the general chat for that kind of thing. Maybe make a thread if you need to. Alright. That is the end of today's stream. I need to snip this, make it its own video, and update the Discord. Thank you everybody for hanging out. I apologize again for the technical difficulties at the beginning of the stream. Let's get going. I'm so excited. We've got vessels as our theme. Alright everyone, speak to you soon. Bye-bye.